So let's take a look at some of the most common things or questions that people have, according to the internet, about the Toyota RAV4. I always think it's interesting to go out there and take a look at what people are saying. And generally, I will search on problems for that particular vehicle. In this case, I searched, let's go over to the laptop. I searched 2024 RAV4 problems, as you can see up there at the top. Now, I'm not going to go into one of the million websites out there that come up when you search something like that. I'm going to go to Google's feature of what people ask, because that's what I usually find to be most interesting. So the first thing they have here is the 2024 RAV4 noisy? Well, let's see what they have to say, because I get a lot of comments on the channel. People have stated that they think it's rather noisy. It says here, every 2024 RAV4 is equipped with a 203 horsepower four-cylinder engine that provides enough power for confident cruising around town and on the highway. I would agree with that, but it can be loud and acceleration is merely adequate. You do get a lot of noise inside the RAV4. I've noticed that recently. It doesn't bother me, but those kind of things don't bother me in it anyway, unless it's really extreme. You know, like you're driving around in a Jeep Wrangler with the top off and you get all that wind noise and stuff. If you're on a freeway, that kind of bothers me a little, but nothing in the RAV4. As far as acceleration goes, I'd say it is maybe a little bit more than just adequate, but it certainly is adequate. Next up, what is the main problem with the Toyota RAV4? That's going to be interesting. It says here, but with more used RAV4s in the market, some with hundreds of thousands of miles on the odometer, some of these hiccups will be unavoidable. The RAV4's issues include excessive oil consumption, steering wheel problems, lagging transmissions, fuel system problems, and electrical complications, among other troubles. So it seems there are a few issues. You know, everybody thinks that Toyota is bulletproof. You aren't going to have any issues, but it is a machine, a mechanical beast, right? So there's always going to be something. Let's go on to the next one. Will RAV4 change in 2024? Well, I already know the answer to this because I own a 2024. It says the 2024 Toyota RAV4 Woodland Edition and the complete lineup of 2024 RAV4 models are expected to arrive at Toyota dealerships later this year. Well, obviously, this is an older article. For 2024, the RAV4 Woodland Edition adds a new weather package option. This package adds the warm comfort of heated front seats and a heated leather trim steering wheel. Doesn't sound like there were a lot of changes from 2023 to 2024, per what that said. Not really a very helpful comment there though, I think. Next up, which RAV4 models to avoid? The question, what are the bad years of the RAV4? It says, the years to avoid, as mentioned, include the 2019 model due to transmission issues and brake problems, the 2013 model with its low-speed vibration issues, and the 2006 through 2008 RAV4s, which had significant engine problems and other reliability woes. So there you go. If you're in the market for a used RAV4, that's what you should avoid for those problems. Now, of course, it doesn't mean every RAV4 is going to have those troubles in those years, but nonetheless, why take the chance if you could simply go to a different year, you know? Which is quieter? Here's a little competition thing. A CR-V or a RAV4? It says, according to review by Car and Driver, the Honda CR-V is generally quieter than the Toyota RAV4. They note that the CR-V has a more refined engine and better sound insulation, which helps keep road noise to a minimum. Well, there you go. And by the way, for years, the Honda CR-V was the number one midsize selling SUV. Of course, it's the RAV4 now, but the Honda CR-V maybe not a bad choice if noise bothers you. How many miles per gallon does a RAV4 get? Here it states 28 city, 35 highway, and the hybrid gets 41 city and 38 on the highway. It offers an 8-inch touchscreen with dynamic navigation, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what any of that has to do with fuel economy. But there you go. Just an FYI kind of question, I suppose. What is the expected life of the RAV4? Now, this is important if you keep your vehicles for a long time. For me, every 1, 2, 3 years, I'm going to be trading out. But what is a Toyota RAV4 lifespan? The estimated lifespan of a Toyota RAV4 is 273,000 miles before reaching the life expectancy upper limit. Fuel type is a major factor when looking into vehicles' lifespan or expectancy. 273,000 miles. I don't know. I don't think that's really too great. It'll be interesting to see if they mention anything about the CRV. Does Toyota RAV4 have transmission problems? Now, this goes back to 2021, so it's a bit dated. But there were 35 reports of transmission problems reported by RAV4 drivers. One consumer reported that he bought a 2019 RAV4 with 17,500 miles on it and frequently faced problems with gears shifting properly. That's one person. You always have to take this stuff with a grain of salt. One person complained. Was it the person? Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's pick out maybe another more interesting question here. What is the best year RAV4 to buy? It says the following models were sorted from lowest to highest according to their JD Power scores. Let's take a look. Probably going to flip into a website here, and we did. Let's see. They're going to rank them from 10 down. So let's run through real quick. Number 10 is the 2022. Number 9 is the 2015. Number 8 is the 2009. 7 is the 2011. 6 is the 2008. 5 is the 2013. 4 is the 2016. We're getting close to the best. Number 3 is a 2017. Number 2 is a 2010. Wow. And I actually kind of like that body style a little bit better myself. So, I don't know. And number 1, the 2018 Toyota RAV4, which scored, according to JD Power, an 88 out of 100. So, if you're in the used market, you're looking for a RAV4, there you go. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to run through here, pick out some questions, look at the top questions that people ask according to the Google on the Toyota RAV4. Leave a comment. Let me know. Any of that interest you? And do you ever do this? Do you ever get on and just see what people are asking? Because chances are it's probably something that you might have been wondering about as well. Leave a comment. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.